Once saved, always saved. For the book of Ephesians says that, for it is by grace that ye are saved, not of works, lest men shall boast. So by the grace of God, the Father sending his only begotten Son into this world to take the place for us when he died on the cross. And all we have to do is confess with our mouth Jesus Christ is the Son of God and believe in our heart that God has risen him up from the dead, and we shall be saved. That is the grace that we have been given. We don't have to do anything. There is no performance to show our works, because we can brag about it. And that's what people do. They brag about their giving. They brag about how much they can do things in the world. And their works might not come of his righteousness because it's self-glory. So there is no real work that you can really show besides being obedient to God, having faith in his Son. Now, the issue is that I think that people are having, because, inside of our doctrine, when you believe in Christ Jesus, the works will follow. You will start loving. You will start being kind. You will be nicer. You will start growing and developing over time. But some people get hurt. They get bitter. And they say, oh, man, whatever. If somebody do something to me, I'm still going to do something to them. That means that they have not learned to mature in their faith, to raise up to the elevation where God has called us, which is to forgive, turn the other cheek, be at peace with all men. Some people are still living by their own personal laws and not completely by the doctrine of Christ. That does not mean that they're not saved, because a person can get saved on their deathbed and never have done one good work. All they have to do is confess that Jesus Christ is the Son of God and believe in their heart that God has raised him up from the dead. And besides, we're not to judge each other's works as far as condemning them to heaven or hell. We are to analyze and assess to make sure that their fruit are aligning. And that's for personal reasons, so that you can make sure that you're walking with people who are walking with Christ, so that you can elevate. But again, it's not a salvation issue. The issue is people are looking at works and the fruit of the works and trying to determine whether or not people are saved. And that's the error. I hope this helps us in the church. I love y'all. God bless.